or today's video, Fresh and Fit got demonetized like permanently. They got kicked off the YouTube partner program. Ooh, I was not expecting this at all. No cap. I was not. I'm surprised that this happened. I thought that they were just going to. I didn't think they were going to get like Andrew Tate or anything, but I just thought they were going to keep being on YouTube. But let's see what happens. They got something to say about it. They talked about this earlier.
Is this the end, bro? Because we got some bad news, man. I mean, when I heard that, I was shocked because I mean, we love YouTube, man.
Yeah.
We love streaming.
Yeah.
And at this point, I feel like our whole lives are revolved around streaming and like adding value to people online. It's just like it won't be the same, bro.
Yeah.
What we heard.
In 2020, guys, as you guys know, I was working for the government, right? I was a special agent of Homeland Security. He worked for, fuck it, Wix, we'll just call it.
Yeah.
Oh no, here comes the sob story. Oh, I used to work for the government, I used to work at Wix. Our lives used to be so hard, you know what I'm saying? Then we found this and now it's being taken away from us. Shut up, nigga.
November, 14th. Internal Affairs. Hey, we need you to come in for an interview. And I'm like, oh my God, here we go, right? And I'm working at the government, sitting at my desk, writing up a report, and I see this email. Yeah. And this is 2020 November. And I, I go, I let my supervisor know, hey, I gotta go up to, the Internal Affairs office, right? Because it's not at the same building as us. And, I go over there and they take my phone. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, what's going on here? And then, and then they're like, they didn't want to tell me, but they're like, hey, we're part of an internal investigation. Next day I meet up with the, the special agent in charge, and they tell me, hey, it has to do with your YouTube. And right there it clicked. I was like, wait, hold on. Okay. They probably think that I'm recording videos on my phone. That's what it is, which it was a fucking iPhone 6 or 7. It was a piece of shit.
I mean, they took your phone because, like you said, they thought you were probably recording videos with your phone. And, they saw your content. They were like, oh, this is going to look bad for us if we have a man that works for us that's like, you fucking whores, you fucking know, all you deserve is this dick and nothing else. No company would want someone that works for them to be with their brand. That's how it is. That's just how it is. No matter what anyone says, nobody would want someone that basically shits on women all day and dunks on them with facts and statistics, even though some of them may be true. Even though they may be true, they don't want that branding because you're shitting on women. You can't be doing that out here in these streets. You'll get canceled for that.
What ended up happening is I had to make a really tough decision that month. I remember going back and forth, trying to negotiate, trying to figure out what we're gonna do, and they're like, no, you have to pick one. You have to either you're gonna be a YouTuber, or you can be a special agent of Homeland, but you're not gonna do both. And I had to make that decision. I remember you were there.
Yeah.
We had Andrew here, and I was like, well, we got people working for us now. There's people that depend on us. You had to pretty much quit your gig. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna resign. And I walked in December 5th, turned in all my stuff, and I walked away from the U.S. government. It was a good, six-figure job. It was stable. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. You guys know on my Fed Reacts, you guys see how I talk when I'm talking on that channel. And and I tell you guys that story to tell you that I haven't felt like that since today. And it sucks, guys. It really does suck. Fortunately, we made some moves, etc. And we kind of knew that the type of content that we make, for us to be able to give you this content, we have to.
It comes at a cost.
It comes at a cost, dude.
And it won't be here forever.
Yeah. And Fresh always said this, enjoy us while you can.
Yeah. They thought we was capping, man.
Yeah.
They thought it was a joke.
And we made moves on the side knowing that this could potentially happen. And guys, the channel has been kicked off the YouTube partner program. Just keep it straight with
If you look right now, you can't even super chat or
you can't even super chat right now.
Yep.
And it's crazy because I think that YouTube like streams with their super chats for was the majority of their revenue. So they basically losing like a majority of their money now because YouTube said fuck y'all. I mean, and I get why YouTube did it because there's really two reasons that they did this. And one is because that whole incident a few months ago with Fresh and Fit and Aber and Preach, where Fresh and Fit were legit. Fit was out here running around making monkey noises, fucking gorilla noises. He was on Sneako stream at one point, I believe on Rumble. Then man had a clan hood on. He was saying not only black racial slurs, but also he did say an Asian racial slur to Sneako as well. And there were I think there were articles about that whole incident, and then YouTube saw that, and I think that they will all say YouTuber, and then YouTube, even though Fresh and Fit does bring them in money, YouTube doesn't want that bad press against them. That's all it is. That's when YouTube was probably building this case for the past few months, and then that's what YouTube did. They decided to take them off the partner program because they don't want to give them ad revenue money because the bad press just isn't worth it. And I believe the second reason is because, like I said earlier, they're shitting on women. Like all these, basically same thing with having that Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate was shitting on women. Those clips were going viral. So some of them could have been out of context, I believe. But those clips, like he would always say some wild shit right after. He was always saying some wild shit in the clips, and then he got kicked off YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Like he got kicked off everything. And then Fresh and Fit, they've been doing this since 2020. They've been dunking on women with facts and statistics. Then literally every podcast they do, dunking on these dumbass Miami hoes. Miami 304, sorry. These Miami 304s, because they saw that's where the money came in, and that's what they kept doing. That most of on their channel, the highest viewed videos are them like kicking out women or just shitting on them. And then you shitting on women is like a crime nowadays. You can't shit on a woman at all. You gotta tell a woman that she's perfect, she's beautiful, she's a queen. If you tell them anything less, you're a misogynist. It's pretty much all revolves around misogyny. Like that's the reason. That's the second reason, because because women back in the day were told all they were good for was cooking and cleaning and having kids, and then when they passed that nowadays, and then dudes like Fresh and Fit come on podcasts basically shitting on women, telling them that feminism is a lie. Feminism is a lie. That could also be a reason why they YouTube took them off the partner program, because like I said, same thing happened to Andrew Tate. Kevin Samuels was still here. The RIP Kevin Samuels, but if he was still here, this could have been a reality for him too, because he would dunk on women too. Yeah, that could have been a reality too, but sadly he passed away. So that it never went that far. But with Fresh and Fit, that's what they kept doing. But I believe the main reason is really that whole racial slur, like that whole racial thing with Aber and Preach. I think that was the main reason. But I think that whole like shitting on women was like the second reason, because you can't be doing that, especially with their clips. They go viral. Their clips go viral. So, and then there is one more reason, I believe. There is one big third reason that I believe they're gonna say, but I want them to take accountability for their actions. I want them to be like, yeah, we should have never did that thing a few months ago with Aber and Preach. We should have never we should have toned it back. We should have dialed back some things. We should have apologized. That's what I want them to say. But the third reason I believe that they're gonna say is because of the Matrix. This is what I believe their reasoning will be for the Matrix. For if they do say the Matrix is the reason why they got kicked off the YouTube partner program, because Fresh and Fit, they took the red pill, YouTube took the blue pill. See, YouTube doesn't want the truth. Fresh and Fit took the truth. YouTube doesn't want the truth to come out, and then when when Fresh and Fit keeps pushing the truth onto people and seeing how it could affect YouTube's brand. YouTube saying, nah, this could affect the money that we bring into the company. It's gonna affect our business. So we're just gonna beat you down, and so we're just gonna beat the fuck out of you until you stop pushing the truth. And this is basically, and then the way they beat them down is taking them off the YouTube partner program. You know, that's the game. That's how it goes.
Right, but dude, there is a matrix, man. Like, I mean, we've talked about this with Andrew at length. Like, people don't want you guys to get this message, dude.
Even
No, they did it. He did it. Myron did it. I said it earlier. I said, I called it. There's no way he did that. He pulled out the Matrix card. I knew it. I knew he pulled out I knew he would pull out the Matrix card. I knew he would. That's the problem with some of these Red Pill dudes. They will blame the Matrix for shit like this happening to them. But in reality, they did some fucked up shit. Putting on a whole clan hood and saying racial slurs, and it's like, oh, it's the Matrix. No, take accountability for your actions. That's what the Red Pill's supposed to be all about, taking accountability for your actions and being self-aware. But right now he's not being self-aware. He's putting the blame on someone else because it's easier to blame something else than yourself. Oh my God, Jesus.
Rumble's under attack too,
Bro,
from everybody.
Yeah, they're trying to shut Rumble down.
I think at some point there was free speech where it was like, okay, you know what?
Yeah.
Say what you got to say. We're gonna crucify you. But nowadays, free speech is kind of like, is it even a thing? I mean, not really.
And and I've already put.
Is free speech even a thing? Free speech is a thing. If it's not very politically correct, you will get under attack. You will be under attack if you're using freedom of speech, if not politically correct, i.e. using racial slurs on Rumble. Again, using racial slurs on Rumble and putting on a clan hood. That's I'm sorry, you can't just say, oh, that's free speech. No, you're literally using derogatory words towards other people. Like, come on now, that's not free speech. Because we all know, if a white man was out here saying nigga, saying nigga with the hard ER, people would be all pissed and he would get canceled real fast, lose his job. If he got a platform gone, job gone, family gone, shit. Like, stop the cap, bro. Stop trying to put everything on the Matrix and freedom of speech. It's not that y'all did some fucked up shit. Then that's why you're losing your platform. It's not because of the Matrix. Oh, I'm done watching the video. Fresh and Fit really had nothing else to say besides the fact that they are being evicted from their apartment building, from their apartment. But they said they already got one locked up anywhere. So my final thoughts is, even though I was surprised that this did happen to them, I think that, actions have consequences, They did some fucked up shit. Clan hood, racial slurs, that bad press. YouTube said fuck you. YouTube said fuck y'all. And y'all can go somewhere else. Maybe they'll have success on Rumble, but who knows? But one day there will be another Fresh and Fit. Like, one day there will be another Andrew Tate. That's how the cycle goes. There's going to be someone else that's going to come down the line on YouTube that probably won't do the dumb shit that Fresh and Fit did, but who knows? Sometimes the ego gets too big, and they get all prideful and arrogant, and then they'll do the same shit that they did. So.
Yes, goofy, suck my dick. But he shot, matter of fact, work a dog, he be with the knob. So the caffeine and rap, you ain't spinning this block. So my name in the fuck, these bullets, they hot. How you gangsta and you tryna box? Get back for your man, say I caught him from shot. While you jacking my end, nigga, now my heart. Hop out, so bro, let's flop. Get the clicking, catch 33 shots, my fence. That nigga a wreck, yeah, I heard he was snitching. I feel like the Yankees, my bullets, they pitch. Have my oldest shots, and you know he ain't missing. Catch 25 shots, I ain't talking on Christmas. Spinning the out, so broke at the blessing. Like what? Like how? Gang, gang.